year ago, this Sunday in August, I think I remember we called off worship because it was so hot. Okay, I need to give you, I'm going to give you a Bible quiz. Are you ready for this one? As I listened to the torrents of rain. By the way, did you get a lot of rain here last night?
Yeah.
I mean, it was coming down like, like buckets. I immediately thought that I'm going to go out and gather some pitch and gopher wood. Why would I be doing that? What? Thank you, Mike. Not bad for a Roman Catholic. Noah gathered pitch and gopher wood in order to build the ark. Once again, I can't help but give you a Bible quiz each week. All right. Some good and encouraging news. I read this morning that Dolly Parton, a few months away from age 81, is still working, still composing with all of her medical challenges. Go for it, Dolly. Encouragement for us seniors. Number 2, there is a drug trial for the treatment of melanoma that is having incredible results, and they're looking at it as also being applied to other cancers. So that's really encouraging. Number 3, for the 3rd year in a row, as a result of increase in production, the world hunger crisis is declining. So that is really, really good news. So anyway, with all the bad stuff going on in the world, it's good to hear good news, encouraging news. And Ted, you have some good encouraging news for us about your friend.
A few things. The first thing is that tomorrow, I'm going to stand up. Tomorrow will be 35 years ago, Ukraine declared its independence. Ironic, we're talking about their independence, but it's been 35 years. And of course, now Russia has invaded them, tried to change that plan. That's number 1. That's good news. On another area, Daria and I have been looking into the children of Ukraine and to see what is really happening there. So we've reached out to a couple of organizations and found out there are approximately 40 million people, Ukrainians, at the start of the war. There are fewer now because many of them have left the country. But there were approximately 9 million children. Out of the 9 million children, now, today, the roughest count is that there are 60,000 who are orphans. And half of those orphans are as a result of the war. More than a quarter of the children that are there have been deprived of a home, food, and education. And even worse news, when these kids get out of the orphanage at the age of 18, the government is supposed to support them, and it does in many cases, but in many cases it does not. So as a result, the suicide rate for children who are 18 and under is something like 15%, which is unbelievably high. And it's also high, a lot of them don't have jobs, so they're subject to human trafficking. But these are all bad things. But we checked some various organizations that support the children. One of them is SOS Ukraine. If anyone's interested, it's simple to remember that. You can go online, they have a number of statistics, but they provide food, medicine, they provide an education for many of the kids, a place to live, and they support them after they reach the age of maturity. So if you're thinking of any kind of support for Ukraine, by the way, I checked them out. They have very high ratings, they have low administration costs, and they're rated at the highest level you can get for a charity. So that's my information for the day. Oh, one other thing. I was going to do that at the prayer. Really great news. As many of you know, a friend of mine, Al Cernatus, has been suffering from pancreatic cancer for 2 years. now. It's in August of this year. 2 years ago, he found out he had pancreatic cancer stage 4. He went on a trial clinic program and also on chemo. I talked to him again yesterday. I talked to him frequently, and he told me the cancer is gone. He's cancer-free. They said it's somewhere in his body, but they can't even measure it. All the tumors are gone. So he's now going to go on some other medication. He is so excited. And I said, what do you attribute that to, Al? And he said, well, one of the things he said I attribute it to is the fact that people pray for me. He said, I know chemo is important, and the trial clinic was important. And by the way, this trial clinic has worked for a couple other people he knows. So there may be a breakthrough in pancreatic cancer. But he said, the prayers mean a lot. And what I've noticed about this with Al is a good man. But when this happened, he became closer to Jesus. And he now talks openly about that, about Jesus. So he even had a Catholic faith healer come to pray with him, and we had a healing service at Seton Hall for him. So it's really, really good news. Let's keep your prayers up that it continues to be in remission.
Wonderful, encouraging news. Thank you, Ted. Any other pieces of good news announcements to make? And if not, you will notice I am not Eric. So
I'll step up.
Thank you. Thank you, Evelyn.
I haven't read ahead, so bear with me.
You've got a large bulletin there.
Please join me in the call to worship. Those who are able to, please stand. Dear friends, this is our story, this is our song. Praising our Savior all day long. We gather to sing to the Lord a new song and songs. Songs of praise, songs of thanksgiving, songs of joy. Let us worship God.